Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Robert Williams.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Klingin out there with Deni Avdija. And it's Kamara in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. And arguably the biggest surprise of the NBA draft, Shams, the Blazers taking Yang Hansen with the 16th pick.
This shocked me, and he's just another center. They've had a few of them over the last few years, most notably Donovan Klingin. He was the 7th overall pick in 2024, but Yang Hansen was projected to go in the 2nd round, then finds himself leaping all the way to number 16. But only time will tell if they saw something that literally everyone else missed out on. He could be a very big piece to keep an eye on in the NBA for years to come.
Yeah, let's keep an eye for sure on this Kuzma. And he comes up with a bucket.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Lillard against Porter. Launches it. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Kuzma, that's good.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his 3-point shooting.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also stretch the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. There's a screen by Kamara. Clock at 6. That 3's off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 on 3s here in this first quarter. And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September, Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But, BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer, too.
Yeah, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
Fires the 3, and it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Avdija. Lillard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. Then for Portland, Grant's checked in for Kamara. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Sharp. Pass to Trent. Porter in the post. Defended by Lillard. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 5.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Trent for 3. Portland with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Thibault comes in for Avdia, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Lillard. Thibault on the wing. There's the triple. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Grant gets it to go.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Kevin Porter getting it done for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, their offenses are capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Prince. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And Shams, a big move for Milwaukee, waiving and stretching the Damian Lillard contract and signing stretch big man Miles Turner to join Giannis.
Yeah, BA, the Bucks really are happy about this. They feel like this is the perfect pair in the front court alongside Giannis. And the Bucks, one thing we do know, BA, anything they can do to keep their superstar happy, they're going to do, they want to do. And the front office has shown time and time again that they're willing to make the big swing for Giannis.
That's what we do at 2K for Shams Charania.
I'm just following your lead, BA.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Brian?
A new day. Allie, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Trent comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Thibault. Sharp comes in for Henderson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Grant outside. Portland moving it around. Here's Sharp. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the Blazers making a change here. Klingon's checked in. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, baby.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you.
Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Pass to Graham. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Kyle Kuzma in for Anthony. And also a switch here for Portland. Avdia's checked in. Avdia against Antetokounmpo. Turner for three. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Sharp. Pass to Kamara. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Uses the glass on the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Kamara, no good.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Trent from long range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
It seems like we're still in Dame time here in the NBA. Lillard is as efficient as ever, Clark.
Well, BA, we're talking about a guy who scored 70 in a game before. Lillard can show you and give you some all-time scoring nights. I mean, that's how you get your own time zone, by doing what he's done throughout his career.
And he drops the first.
Hey, look, if you could pick anybody to take the last shot for your team, Lillard would have to be that guy. In crunch time, he is lethal.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, BA, they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
Porter's shot is off. Blazers trail by 6. It's Sharp with the drive. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You gotta know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
Kuzma for 3. And no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. And it's Klingon in at the 5.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Here's Sims, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the line for him here. And that one misses. Second free throw, no good. Blazers trail by 8. Down low. Here's Sharp, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
It's Prince on the wing. On target from range. Prince has got 9.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Kamara. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 9.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sims. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Kuzma's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Pass to Trent. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And here's Kamara. Rebounded by Trent. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Sinks the tray. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And there's the lob, the feed, the jam, Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop particularly.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Holiday's checked in for Portland. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Outside Holiday, can they get it? Buries it from 3. Holiday's got 7 points.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
Outside Porter takes the 3, hits the trifecta.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Blazers trail by 13. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back over to you, B.A.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, be careful. Clinging kid bring down the house.
Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Turner inside. Klingen's there. Shot clock at 6. Trent outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got rebound number 7 tonight.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Blazers trail by 11. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Klingen. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Klingen's got 10.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. We'll be right back after this word. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Milwaukee leading by 11. Bobby Portis out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Lillard right side. Here's Thibault. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anthony outside. Three-pointer. And it's Portland with a rebound. Holiday with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Grant's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Rollins. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Klingen, he's checked in for Thibault. Steps back. Out to Lillard. 4-3. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
Hard to count all the times Dame has made that three in his career. He is something else behind the arc.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Grant, the pass to Lillard. The answer! It's Dame time!
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Then for Portland, Deni Avdija's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Holiday. Here's Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
The Grant offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's Porter. Now Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Knocked away. It's stolen by Kuzma. Going inside. Banks it home. Big shot.
You know what? At 6'9", Kuzma is a terrific athlete, and he's very good at using that size and athleticism to knife through the defense.
Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Trent knocks down the trifecta.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Against Antetokounmpo. Sharp! Turner with a rebound. Milwaukee leading by 16. Outside Kuzma. Now Turner. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Three-pointer Sharp. Porter pulls it in. The Bucks leading by 19.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bucks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 17-point game. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
This is why guys love playing with Holiday. I mean, because of how unselfish he is.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. It's good from beyond the arc.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
It's Sharp with the drive. And it's blocked. Now Anthony. From deep. Williams rips down the board. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shaedon Sharp. No good from 3. Here's Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Anthony. He launches. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, you dominated the game offensively. What were you seeing out there?
You know, I just want to thank my teammates that they put me in spots to help me be successful.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.